we open before. Nobody wins and on Civil War.
Beautiful. That is the title song from the latest record by the new Queen of the Blues.
Yes. It helped Shemekia Copeland win some big honors, including B.B. King Performer of the Year at the recent Blues Music Awards. And she's a New Yorker. Shemekia Copeland joins us live on this Friday from her current home all the way in Oceanside, California. Shemekia, thank you so much. I know it's an early morning for you, but we thank you for your presence here on the show.
Thank you for having me.
So you are New York's very own. What are you doing all the way in California singing the blues?
Yeah, so I just seem to keep moving west. So I was born and raised in Harlem, and then I moved to Chicago. I was there for 17 years, and then just back in October, my husband got a job here in Oceanside. So we packed it all up and came out here. So and now I've lived from east to west.
There you go, making it all work. We should also mention, by the way, your resume, impressive, okay? You're also on a DJ on the satellite Sirius XM Blues channel, okay? But Queen of the Blues is your title, and it's a pretty impressive title at that. You inherited that from Chicago. If you're a blues fan, you would know from Chicago blues great Coco Taylor. What has it meant for you? What has it meant for your career?
It's, you know, it's truly amazing. I was a huge fan of Coco. Should I say still am a huge fan. As far as I'm concerned, she'll always be the queen of the blues. But I really felt great that they felt like I could take it to the future, move it on to the future. So I was grateful for that.
Absolutely. But really, music and your talent, it's in your blood. Your dad was a great Texas guitar player, Johnny Clyde Copeland, who moved to Harlem, where you were born, and then Teaneck, New Jersey later, where you then went on to high school. What was it like growing up in that household that just seemed to be so enriched with music and the arts?
Oh, it was fantastic. It wasn't until I got older, though, that I realized that we had all sorts of legends calling the house all the time. Stevie Ray Vaughan and Dr. John and Gatemouth Brown, like all of these amazing artists. I didn't grasp the concept until I got older. And I thought, wow, you know, this is pretty cool life.
Pretty cool life indeed. I mean, I want everybody at home just to take a listen to a bit of one of your early songs. It's called It's 2 a.m. and then we'll chat. I mean, there you go. Do you know where your baby is? I hope so.
At 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
At that point, my baby was in my belly. I was about 9 months pregnant. I'm sorry, not 9 months, about 6 months pregnant at that time. And I was in Poland singing.
Wow. Look at you taking it on the road. So that's the kind of typical blues theme, right? That kind of energy. But we've heard you shift. As we heard with Uncivil War, you've taken up some broader social issues in your songs, because really music is such a way to do this, and it's so powerful.
Absolutely.
Racism, violence against women, people getting along, what a concept, right? How did you kind of realize that maybe I'll make that changeover from the 2 a.m. song to some of these themes?
Yeah, it happened organically. I started, growing up. I started in this business so young, and when you're young, you know, there's only a few things you can sing about: love and, you know, relationships, things like that. And then as I got older, some of these other issues just started to really reach me, and I thought, you know, I want to put this in the music, and that's what I did, and it's been wonderful. I love it. I feel like I found my purpose finally.
You know, Shemekia, I'm curious, what is your take on blues music right now and how it's received? We know there are so many platforms for people to access and download music. Do you think that there is enough representation in blues arts right now?
Well, you know, sometimes with social media and things like that, I feel like it's a little bit better. We still don't get played on mainstream radio as much as I feel like we should. And we don't get on TV that much. So this is pretty exciting. but I feel like we just keep on keeping on. I have a song called "I'm Gonna Walk Until I Ride," and that's what we do. It just, keep walking until we ride. But the blues is not going anywhere.
Oh, no.
Not as long as I'm here. And there's a whole lot now of young artists that are out here doing this music.
Yeah.
So I think it has a bright future.
You know, we talked about your resume and how the list is long, but we could also add mother to your list. You and your husband have a 4-year-old named after your dad, Johnny. So what has motherhood and kind of also keeping up with your career in music all kind of meant for you? Look at that. Gorgeous.
It's been wonderful. I tell you what, when he was born, things definitely changed for me, because I feel like right before I had him, I was dealing with issues, domestic violence, date rape, social injustice. I was dealing with that stuff. But after he was born, I felt like I didn't want to just talk about the problem. I wanted to sort of fix the world in some small way. By bringing peace and bringing unity, especially with all the divisiveness that was going on. So right after he was born, I did this album, America's Child. And on it, I did a song called We Ain't Got Time for Hate. And, then 4 years later, I felt like things just got worse. And that was when we did Uncivil War. So how long must we keep fighting this uncivil war? How long does this have to keep going on before we realize that we're all the same.
Absolutely.
We are all the same. And we need to love each other, love one another, and accept each other's differences. Because if we could just do that, we would be okay.
Right. Powerful message. Shemekia, I know that you have a lot on your plate. You got a husband, you got the 4-year-old baby, career, and all the other commitments in California. But I'm going to be selfish and ask, when are we going to see you back on stage here in New York City?
I think in the fall.
Okay.
In the fall, I have a show, actually, with Kenny Wayne Shepherd. We did a song together called Hit 'Em Back. It's a really great song, and I'll be on stage with him in New York. I want to say at Town Hall. I think that's where it's going to be in November.
All right.
That brand new single, Hit 'Em Back.
Hit 'em back. We're out of time here. But I urge people to check out your music.
Yes.
Shemekia, thank you for being here. We look forward to that. We'll hopefully can have you here in studio in the fall.
Yes.
When you come back.
That would be wonderful. That would be wonderful. We would love that.
All right. Maybe I'll take you back to Teaneck, New Jersey, too. We can ride around and see some of the old spots. All right, Shemekia, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.